Hey everybody, we're going to go through Boom Studios real quick today to see what they have coming out. Harrower #1. That looks spooky. Look at that. A brand new horror series from Justin Jordan. Wow. Let's see what we got going on. Harrower #1 of 4. Gem of the month. Here's the main cover there. All red. Pretty spooky looking. Look at that one. It's even worse. Wow. Variant. Now we got, this comes out February 8th. Right. Okay, a brand new horror series from the writer of The Strange Talent of Luther Strode and Spread. There's nothing to fear in the quaint town of Barlow, New York, except that is for the harrower. The children wish this boogeyman was just an urban legend, but this purveyor of puritanical vengeance against the unrighteous, what? Is very real, and there's no escape because the horror seems unkillable and spans generations, always returning. What secrets will Jessa Brink, a teenage girl obsessed with the horror, uncover, and will she be able to escape the pool of her morbid fixation? This deconstruction of the slasher game or slasher genre is the fresh and terrifying grounded take perfect for fans of Bone, Orchard, and The Closet. I picked up The Closet, and I don't know about Bone Orchard, but I picked up The Closet. I want to see what that's about, because everybody, like when I was a kid, everybody's different. You pick different things that you were scared of. Going downstairs in the dark, the closet, underneath the bed, different things like that. And they had different shows about the boogeyman. I remember Twilight Zone or something like that years ago, when they had the boogeyman, the guy that was underneath the person's bed or something like that, and it was pretty scary. All the how they did that and make you think like, oh man, I don't want to go to bed, or don't let your hands touch the floor, or when you're sleeping, or whatever. But here's some artwork for the inside of it. Ooh, he looks pretty scary. Uh-oh. Look at this artwork. Pretty wild. Wow. Another video game, the Halloween video game, I've seen that played. It's pretty spooky. I guess you can get people online. You can pick the person you want to play, and then somebody plays the bad guy. It's like, oh man. Okay, now we got Something Is Killing the Trojan #29. Okay. Cover there, pretty wild looking. And we got some variants here. See what it says. It comes out February 8th. It's the final hour for Erica, as she has no choice left but to face the duplicate type and save tribulation from its reckoning. But Cutter's looming arrival isn't the only thing competing for the rogue Black Mask's attention. Gabby has her own plans, ones that put her in grave danger. Okay, now we got House of Slaughter #12. Lot of horror titles. Pretty wild looking. Variants down here. This comes out February 15th. Alone after barely surviving a monster's massacre, Sonny is elusive to Jace, but not the White Masks. Caught up in the business of the White and Black Mask, will Sonny join Jace's former house or be left in the woods to face the same horrors again? Wow. Okay, now we got Stuff of Nightmares. Man, soft cover. Comes out April 9th. I'm looking at the number. April 5th. The complete collection of R.L. Stine's first comic for adults, it says. Okay, the master of horror returns to comics with this fresh reanimation of a horror classic. The iconic R.L. Stine is joined by artist A.L. Kaplan in the twisted retelling of Frankenstein. You might be familiar with the story of a mad scientist heck-bent on creating life, but these two demented brothers made something else entirely. Uh-oh. Horror lovers won't want to miss this imaginative retelling with more than a few twists as R.L. Stine takes on one of the most iconic stories in horror history. Collect Stuff of Nightmares 1 through 4. Okay. So here's a cover right here. Pretty scary. Okay, this come that came. What's that say? That came. I said, yeah, April 5th it comes out. Now this one's Grimm number 8. Look at the cover there. Ooh. Variants down here. This comes out February 8th. What happens when people are on the brink of dying, need to die, but can't? Uh-oh. Jess feels at fault due to the sequence of events surrounding her, but far from it. She's the only one that can help, but she's not the only contender for the throne of death. Oh boy. Now we got Mosley, number 2 of 5. Pretty wild cover there. And we got some variants. This comes out February 15th. Okay. As Mosley reels from the recent events that bestowed the holy hammer upon him, he's overwhelmed by the legions of upgraded civilians with robo-enforcers heck-bent on keeping the digital status quo in place. Okay. Mosley finds himself with more tangible foes, but a daunting task. Wreck the 3 robo-gods that run the city from their towering pyramids and deal with the return of someone special from his past. Okay. Beginning here, each issue includes a bonus story written and drawn by Rob Guillory for wall-to-wall content. Okay. Now we got Know Your Station, number 3 of 5. February 8th it comes out. Pretty wild cover. We have variants down here. Okay, a Knives Out style murder mystery in space. Due to her addiction and hallucinations, Elise grapples with the worst possibility. Is she the killer? Her bouts of super strength aren't providing any comfort from these suspicions, especially as the horror of the next victim greets her. Oh man. Things are more tense and deadlier than ever as each remaining billionaire receives an anonymous threatening message. Ooh. Okay. Behemoth. Look at this. Behold Behemoth number 4 of 5. February 1st this comes out. Here's the cover right there. Pretty wild. Looks upside down. Everybody's upside down. That whatever that thing is back there, and this person hanging in the air. Now we got this. The variants down here. This comes out February 1st, like I said. Gray and Ren return to where it all began, the birthplace of the Behemoths. But a figure from the past still pursues them, deadlier than ever before, leaving a trail of blood in their wake. Ooh. Okay, this is almost like stuff coming out for Halloween, but this is February. Okay, Once Upon a Time at the End of the World, number 4. It's like a black and white cover there, unless it's undone. Not final art, yeah. Then we got covers here. Variants. Spooky variants. This comes out February 22nd. The Apocalyptics begin, but it isn't fun and games. The Wasteland Rangers won't let Masio, a rival suitor for Mezzi, go without competing to the death. The stakes are high as Mezzi's close connection with the Rangers' chiefess is revealed, and Masio seems out of his league. But there's more than one way to save someone. Ooh, okay. Now we got Specs number 4 of 4. Very cool. Red Specs. And somebody's screaming at them. There's a variant there. Look at the face and the specs there. Wow. Okay, this comes out February 8th. In the midst of Ted still being a suspect for murder with the town against him, a sequence of events following Skunk's disappearance could change things forever. But what consequences will one final wish have for Ted and Kenny's present? Okay. This is the final issue, it says. 404. Now we got The Approach, 505. Final issue. Here's a cool cover here. That's pretty wild. I don't know if that's like in the spiritual realm or actually can see it. I don't know. And we got a variance down here. Okay, this comes out February 22nd. Reaching the old terminal might be the only hope for the survivors, but the blizzard is just as deadly as the monster, and there's no way out but through. Abby struggles to be a leader for the passengers, but can only pray that the storm is enough to deter the creature that stalks them as well. Ooh. Now we get Darn Them All, number 5 of 6. This comes out February 22nd. Pretty wild. And we got a variant down here. So this says, dueling demons have become a staple of underground life, while a brutal tragedy's silver lining might have brought Ellie a golden advantage in the infernal prize fights. Okay, that's wild. Meanwhile, Ellie and Dora reckon with their own internal demons, and Ellie makes necromantic plans that could spell massive changes for the underworld. Okay. Now we get Eve, Trojan of the Moon, number 5 of 5. Final issue. There's a cover there. Wild cover. There's some variants down here. Okay. The final issue of the sci-fi adventure sequel. As Eve comes to horrific realizations about her sister, she feels more conflicted than ever, as her sister's changes, along with her mysterious companion, may be part of what it takes to save the Earth. On the surface, civil war brews to a boil, with Selene and her faction of children pitted against Eve and her companions. All right, that's a wild sounding story there. Now we get We Only Find Them When They're Dead, Volume 3. The first few issues of this I read, and I got lost, and I couldn't understand it, so I never picked it up again. But it's a cool title. And when I saw what they were doing, the big gods that they found, they were like big like Galactus and everything. They were using them for food and stuff like that. And when they take them apart, they would sell the parts and anything they could get off of them. And it was like they were warring with each other, whoever got there first and stuff. It was a cool premise, but like I said, the writing wasn't really good. And see, Al Ewing, I like his writing. So I'd have to go back and try it again and see if I got through it further, would it make sense? I don't know. Let's see. But this will be the last one on this video here. But it began, April 12th, it began with questioning the gods. It ends here, once again at the edge of the universe. Terry, 9, an AI cultured from the corpse of God Malik, awakens face to face with Jason Hauer, now a shell of a man at the end of his life. Their conversations lead Terry 9, the way they spell these words, okay, on a journey through space-time and Malik's memories, retracing the fateful flight of the Vihan 2 on a quest to discover, once and for all, the origins of the gods. The lines between humanity and the divine blur even further as we hurtle towards the conclusion of this Eisner-nominated interstellar series from acclaimed writer Al Ewing and artist Simone DeMille. Cool. Collects We Only Find Them When They're Dead, number 11 through 15. All right, let me know what you think. You guys have a great day, and Collector Dude is out.